Good evening if there's anybody out there. Sammy here, Sammy J Stitches. We're having a live Connect and Stitch event tonight. If anybody decides to show up. I'm running behind because I had Girl Scouts today. But hopefully we're getting started. I have a house full of kids that I'm fixing to have to get rid of, so I may step away. At any point. So I am trying to get ready. I'm gonna have a new start tonight. I'm excited. So I'm loading it into my the app I use on my iPad is, well, I have 3 of them. I'm currently trying to use GoodNotes more because I can sync it between my computer and my iPad and my phone. So I'm loading it in there. We'll see how it goes. Because sometimes when you get too much highlighting, it locks it up. And then I get very irritated. So, I'm wondering if I'm going to need to move my light. Right. Well, come here. I can get that light. Hey, Cheryl. Me. This is Rogue. Vicky over at Reading and Stitching, her Bert looks like him too. Hi, Isabel. Thank you. Yeah, there are, but I think there's a good mix of like longer ones and shorter ones because like the Manias, you could probably get through all of them in like 2 hours because they're short. I'm so excited for Mania. Just what, 5 or 6 more days? And then I'll be uploading a video every day, y'all. Every day. I really enjoy Mania, but I'm glad it's only once a year. What? Isabel, do you make floss tube videos? This is the first time I've ever been in here and nobody's like joined in the first 5 minutes, so I'm not quite sure what to do. I don't usually just go live and chit chat. Plus, there's a delay, so if you're on YouTube. I will have to see if I am following you then. I don't mind other crafting as well. I mean, I watch for your cross stitch, but if you do other things, I enjoy it. I know she was in Virtual Stitchers last night, and we kept trying to get her to tell us what was going on, and she refused. She was like, "Nope." She's gotten in trouble from oversharing in Virtual Stitchers, so she can't tell us. Rogue, stop. He's loving on the laptop, so that's why I keep shaking. I know, and I have a feeling it's going to be a weekend pop-up, and I'm out of town this weekend, so okay, being out of town isn't the problem. I'll be stitching, well, not as much as normal because we're tubing the river, but when I get home in the evenings, but there's no service out there. I think our cabin has Wi-Fi though, so I can check up, but I will be without a phone for the entire weekend. So. See, I know a lot of, Isabel says I started as a diamond painting channel, then found cross stitch and fell in the rabbit hole. Most people do it the other way around, but that works. Hi, Zakia. Welcome. So this pattern on the front of it, okay, so this is the pattern. And you see down here, there's only 4 colors. But when I go to the key, there's 5 colors. So I'm trying to figure that out because I am substituting mostly. Maybe fully. I'm not quite sure. Keep checking Virtual Stitchers to see if anybody said anything. I know there's several of them already chatting over in our, so the links for the Connect and Stitch are different than our regular room link, because when I start it through YouTube in order to broadcast it, it gives me a new link. There's nothing I can do about that. So everybody's sitting over in that room that's always open, and I need them to like head on over. Come on. I keep messaging. Okay, I'm gonna grab my fancy floss. I'll be right back. Seriously? As soon as I stand up, stole the chair. What? He's decided this chair is his chair and I should not be using it. Ooh, chicken Alfredo sounds so good. I'm so hungry. My daughter's currently cooking me a pizza, so I will turn off the video when I'm eating. But 1 second, I'll be right back. We're gonna have a channel with no one on it because I have to keep getting up. Isabel says I wasn't gonna do Mania, but I want to start 3 Hades. I'm gonna have 2 going and new start coming in July. I have 3 Hades going right now, so I understand. I do think though that once I finish one off, I don't know that I'll be starting another one immediately. I'd rather have maybe just one at a time going. But okay, I got flosses. Don't think I'll be using any of these. I really want to use my Victorian mottos, I think. But so this right now I have 3 different rings, but that's going to change because this is my Color and Cotton, which is beautiful, but I've canceled. My Victorian mottos, that's not going to change. They have their own ring. And then this one is kind of everything else. So my everything else will probably join the Color and Cotton because I need 3 rings because I've got Weeks Dye Works, Classic Color Works, and Gentle Arts coming as part of my nest egg now. But like in here, that's a lot of what these are. But I also have some Moselle and Crescent Colors. Just some things I've either received from friends. This, I'm not going to butcher the name, Madeira. I've received from friends or swaps and stuff like that. She does do a lot of full coverage. Kim, why are you there and not in here? Come on. Come. Don't make me sit in here by myself. Zakia says, excited for Mania. Only doing 3 new starts, but looking forward to everyone's videos next month. I think that's, Jessie mentioned this in her latest video, and we talked about it last year, but that's part of the fun of Mania is watching everybody's plans videos, anybody that vlogs while they're doing it, the wrap-up videos. It's so much enabling in 1 month. So, oh, Kim, why are you in the hospital? That's no good. This is what happens when we don't chat all the time. All of a sudden you disappear and I have no idea that you're in the hospital. I know the coloring in here is horrible. It's not. Same thing as January. I'm sorry to hear that, Kim. I was going to do this new start. It was going to be like May 2nd because I need to get it done in order to finish it for June. But we're going out of town this weekend. I was like, if I can just take one project with me, well, two, because I have to put a few stitches in my Hate every day for the full coverage fanatics, but one that I'm really focusing on, then it would be a lot easier. And this, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to start this tonight so that I could take it with me the next couple nights. We'll be out of town. Ooh, this is a good color, I think. That'll work. It's Avalon. Does that make you think of lake water? I mean, for real, around here, our lake water is brown, muddy yuck, but this is what I would want the lake to look like. Isabel wants to know what everybody's stitching on. I really think I'm going to use that Avalon. I need a sunny color. Oh no. Yeah, Wendy was working on getting connected, but then she had somebody come over. I like the Tiny Modernist Words to Live By. I will probably get it eventually. I didn't jump on it though because I literally just finished Quotes to Live By, and they're very, I mean, they're not the same, but they're similar enough that I'm holding off a little bit longer. That yellow is pretty, but it's not, a little too light for a sun, I think. There's really no yellow in here. I may have to hold off on the sun until I go to retreat next month and pick something up. Really don't have anything that's calling to me. They use Gentle Arts Orange Marmalade. It's Sleepy Hollow by Raise the Roof, knitting on Michelle Shaw. I'm actually going to 3 retreats. One is the Maribel Minions Retreat hosted by Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics in San Antonio, Texas. Will be next month. In July, one of the LNSs here in Texas, it's called Needleworks. It's in Copperas Cove, which is just outside of Austin. She puts on a retreat at a hotel. It's just a real small one that we're going to in July. And then I'm going to Floss Tube Retreat, New Jersey in August. And yes, Cheryl, I will private message you my address later. I need to look at that. We talked about the Emerald City Sal in Virtual Stitchers a while back, and I haven't gone back and looked at it since they started releasing pieces. So where are you at, Flowery Dave? Hey, Maggie. Maggie, come join me. You're probably working or something too. I don't know why there's nobody in here. This has never happened before. It's just me all by my lonesome talking to y'all, trying to get this kit ready, sort of. Uh-oh, just had a random piece of floss fall. Ah, watching on the train, huh? Crafting Korea is Maggie. She used to live in Texas. Now she lives in Korea. There was somebody I was talking to the other day that we literally would have lived just down the road from each other. Cheshire, UK. What am I kidding up? Okay, so I don't know if any of y'all watch. There's a floss tube called The Current Situation with Amy and Memory, but they are also barefoot needle art. So I got their The Best Memories Are Made at the Lake. It's called Lake Memories. We go to the lake every year for our family reunion, so I thought it'd be really neat to get it stitched up and auction it off at our reunion since we'll be at the lake. I am gonna change it. So this little duck, he's going bye-bye. And I'm gonna put a pier with a fishing pole coming off of it. Ooh, I almost flashed the pattern to y'all. With their permission. So Amarillo is, I wanna say about 5 to 6 hours north of where I'm at. So it has 5 colors. I've picked 2. Well, the 2 DMCs I could probably just pull because it looks like a very little amount of stitching. So. Megan! Oh my goodness, seriously, why is everybody on YouTube and not in Virtual Stitchers with me? I know it's early for you. Connor hasn't gone to bed yet. My kids haven't either, so I'm hoping it's not crazy. See, when I first set these up, I planned on being home for them, first of all, which is why I had to move. And then I also planned them before my kids' bedtime so that Lexi could join me because sometimes she likes to stitch and hang out. But we're too busy getting ready to go to the river tomorrow, so. She tried to pop in on me earlier, but. Tina! Yay, I got somebody else. What is Viral Stitchers? There's a Facebook group, and it's called Virtual Stitchers on Facebook, and that's where we have the link to, because like if you'll see, it looks like Tina's still trying to get connected, but people can join me video chatting here, and then it broadcasts to you on YouTube when we do the event like this. But then any other day, you just pop into Google Hangouts and chit chat with people, stitch with people. So I think they're all in the other room, which is why the room that's there all the time. So Jen just asked me, she has no idea what this is, so she may come over here in a second. Oh, and there's Layla.
Yeah, I wasn't home, or I would have joined you.
I can't hear anybody though.
You can't?
Can y'all hear them?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear? I can't hear you, Layla. Can you hear anybody else?
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. Crap. That means I need to reload, and the problem with that is then I lose all my ability to stop and start the broadcast.
Too bad we can't do sign language.
They said they still can't hear you, Tina.
Okay.
Can you all hear me?
Give me a second, Layla. I'm trying to figure out how to hear you. Everybody else hears you, though. Everybody on YouTube. So
okay. So I'm cool. It's a bit hot.
Okay, I got the boot, but I'm back. Did that work?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
And I can hear you. And now there's no Sammy.
No Sammy. But oh, my gums are bleeding again. Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear Tina.
Okay.
Did you see my Instagram, Sammy?
I'm sorry?
Did you see my Instagram?
No, I've had a super busy day. I haven't been on social media at all.
Ta-da!
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did. I think I liked it. Hey, Jen. Hey. Who we got over there?
Laura.
I can't hear you.
Man, I've got a case of the Jonies.
Hey.
You've got a case of the Jonies.
I can't hear Laura.
I'll be right back.
I can't hear Sammy.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear Tina.
Can you hear me? Oh, come on.
I can hear everybody.
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
I can't hear anybody.
Jen's got a case of the Jonies.
All right, I'm back.
Well, it looks
that's
like
Laura, right?
I'm going to leave and come back
I'm
because
Laura.
I can't hear anybody.
Okay.
It's now a case of the Jonies.
I still can't hear Laura. Layla, talk.
Talk.
I can't hear you either. I heard
Uh-oh.
Jen and then Jen left. Oi. What the heck is going on lately?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My app's giving me an error. So I might have to leave and come back.
Can you hear Jen?
Okay, I can hear you.
Can you hear Jen?
Can anybody else talk?
Talk.
Okay,
No, I
hear
can't
Layla.
talk.
Laura, Laura, say something.
Something.
Nope. Can't hear
Nope.
Laura.
So it's got to be me.
Atina left.
It's got to be me.
Maybe I'll try one more time.
I know what I'm going to do. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm not
Oh, wait.
leaving. I'm just turning this off for a second.
Hey,
Okay,
Tina, you back?
wait. Tina and Laura just came back.
Okay, can you hear me this time?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Jen can.
Wait, Layla, who was talking?
I can tell
Yeah,
Jen.
she said to buy the two smalls.
She said spaghetti sauce.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear
Wait,
me?
was Tina talking?
Yeah, Tina was talking.
And Laura's talking. Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back again.
Okay, can Tina hear me?
No,
Yes.
she can't.
Yes.
Tina, you can hear
can.
me?
I can hear
I've got
you,
the
yes.
Joni
Okay.
disease. Joni and I couldn't hear each other this morning either on the other chat. Okay, I'll be
So-
right back.
Jen can't hear me and Sammy can't hear me, but you other two can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It must be a bug in the system.
It could be. Gotta
I
love
know I'm
technology.
getting an error.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
No on Laura. Yes on Layla. No
Can
on
you hear me?
Tina. Wait.
Can you
Say
hear me
something. Yes, I can hear you.
now? Okay.
And you still got nothing from me.
I think I gotta leave and come back one more time. Be right back.
I'm
It's
not
too
unmuted, am I?
But everybody can
you
hear
too.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear now, Sammy?
Yes, I can hear everybody now.
I can't hear you
I
on
can't
that
hear
one,
me.
Sammy, but I could hear
I
you on
can
the
hear
other one.
Jen.
Yeah, I can hear Jen. She just can't hear anybody.
I can hear you, Layla.
That's because I have a loud voice.
I think I'm
Okay,
the only
wait.
person
So,
who
Sammy,
can.
you should turn your other microphone on.
What do you mean?
You should listen on that one and speak on the other one.
Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Oh,
that was echoey.
not a
Wow.
good idea.
That was a bad idea. I don't think Jen still can't hear me.
I'm leaving and coming back because I still can't hear Laura.
You'll have to unmute Sammy. You muted on that call.
Okay, I'm good.
Now I can hear you.
Now we can hear you. Without
Sorry
echo.
about the echo.
Poor Jen.
I think I'm the only one she can't hear.
I hear you.
But that's because
Yay!
you probably came back in after her.
Okay, I hear you.
Speak.
Can you
I
hear
hear
me?
you. Yes. I think I hear everybody now.
So
Yay.
I ended up I was using Safari. I switched over to Google, which is why I can talk now, but I have to leave the other one in order to stop the broadcast when we're done. So it's a headache.
Fun stuff.
You know, I need to wash my hands. I'll be right back.
So what are y'all stitching on tonight? The users of YouTube would like to know.
The users of YouTube would like to know.
I am stitching on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I'll show a picture in a second. I'm just updating my homework post.
I am stitching on Lindy Stitches, Ride Forth Singing. It's a big one.
Yes,
It doesn't
is.
fit on it doesn't fit on my scroll frame. So I have the fabric folded. Because I was too lazy to find the Q snap.
I am stitching on the Love Sampler by Sweetheart Tree.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on that one for a little while now, huh?
Yeah, I started it, about a week ago. And I'm on row 22 out of 26.
Yes.
So it's almost finished now.
Ooh.
Isabel Moments with Craft says, after dinner, I will be stitching Lyra by Micah Dolina. From and for dinner, she's having chicken Alfredo.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Yes,
I
that's
am
what we're doing.
stitching- It's in the bag side. Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, and I'm started at the top corner. So I'm working on this block here and the outline of this block and this block. It's kind of hard to see. So, even taking it off my phone,
Oh, that's pretty.
that's where I am.
Wow.
There's even part of a ghost that's stitched right here that doesn't show up.
There's a ghost. You can't see it, but it's there.
Because it's a ghost.
An arm
That's
of a
what most
ghost.
ghosts are.
It's
So
definitely there.
here I
So
am.
I'm gonna go back to stitching the border on here for, the frame for, that extra credit. So I gotta
Cool.
move my key snap.
I'm working on my cat. I'm almost done with the second row. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let me put my air conditioner on.
I want an air conditioner.
I don't have mine on right now. Well, my house AC is on, but
I don't have
Well,
air conditioning in my
the
house.
window unit's not on. But wait, where do you live?
Ohio.
That's like, you need air conditioning there in that state? No, I live in the South. Like, you can't live without it here.
Yeah.
I still have snow outside, and yeah, we have an air conditioner for summer.
You still have snow outside?
I do.
Canada.
Wow.
Yep.
Because no, I know, like, in some areas, like, they only have heat. They don't have air conditioning.
Well, those areas would not be here.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, I'm gonna-
No, we have air conditioners available to us, but I just don't have one in my house. Well, I have window units in my house, but not like central air.
Mm-hmm.
Because I live in a house that was built in 1920.
Wow. Do you have all the problems that go with that older house? Or was it renovated?
Yes and no. So when we purchased the house, it had been gutted as far as all of the walls. Well, they weren't taken down, but they were stripped. So it's just regular drywall. It's not horsehair plaster, which is a godsend because horsehair plaster is awful. I
Mhm.
live
That's when it's like those boards, like those
the
thin boards.
slats, and then
Yeah.
they put
the
yeah.
plaster over.
Yeah, that the farmhouse I grew up in, which was built probably around the same time as this house, was horsehair plaster. It was awful. So it's like regular sheetrock drywall. The electrical was updated. The plumbing is fairly
Was
good. Huh?
Was the electrical knob and tube?
Yeah, because there's still remnants of the knob and tube down in the basement, like not hooked up, but they just never took
Right.
the knobs down.
Just the evidence is there.
Yes. Plumbing was okay. Our water pressure is awful, and I don't know why. Because most of the other people in the neighborhood don't have the problems we have as far as water pressure. But the biggest problem we've had with plumbing is probably about 2 or 3 years ago. They had to take our dining room wall down, or cut out a section of our dining room wall, and replace the main stack pipe that goes from the upstairs toilet down
Mhm.
and out, because we were having problems, and they took the toilet off upstairs. Okay, that's plastic. So they went downstairs into the basement. That was cast iron. So they pulled the cast iron off of the plastic and put plastic up, like the PVC. Well, they thought they had it fixed.
Yeah.
Well, there was another piece of cast iron sandwiched in there, and that's what was leaking. So they literally had to take the wall down and replace the whole pipe.
Yeah.
And our
Everybody has
windows
like
are terrible.
romantic dreams of old houses, but they're a lot of work.
They are. Our windows are terrible. Our windows leak like a colander.
Mhm.
And it's like, it would cost like 40 grand to replace all the windows.
We had old windows like that too, and we replaced them one by one, room by room. It's been 13 years, and I think we have one window left.
It's definitely got its quirks.
Mhm.
Oh, Sammy's gone.
She said she had to go do something.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what the something was. That's helpful, right?
Yeah.
This kid used his Make-A-Wish to be able to announce at the draft.
Aww.
It's really cute. He's like a teenager who has cancer.
That's kind of cool.
I know you don't like football, but
Not a football person. There's more important things on, like playoff hockey.
what is the draft?
But it's the playoffs. And the Browns don't have a draft pick this round anyways.
Do they?
The Browns don't have a draft pick the first round. They traded it to get what's his name. Don't ask me who what's his name is.
Do that. Let's put it on normal.
It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, really?
9 o'clock.
Is it?
On the East Coast, anyway.
It's 8 o'clock here.
It is 9 o'clock where I'm at.